Hey everybody, and welcome to Legacy's Grasp. Forgot the name. This is first week. This is hour number 4. We're still on a boat. We should buy a boat.
I'm on a boat.
I'm on a boat.
I'm on a horse.
Darren's watching
Look at
for
me,
the
now look at
mermaid.
All right, so anyone on deck just noticed that the captain was looking up at a storm rolling in, and if you could see in the distance, if you were looking off into staring off into the ocean, as some of you might have been doing, you will notice that a particularly nasty storm is about to hit.
Thea.
Wait, were we below? I thought we were below
Oh.
decks, right?
Anyone on deck noticed there's people below deck.
We were getting the
Pretty
water
sure.
and stuff.
I'm pretty sure the Roby people are below, and I think Guy said
Oh yeah, that's
they
right.
went downstairs to get a rest.
This just like came up suddenly.
Mr. Windrider,
Yeah,
what you make of that? And I point.
looks like a storm. I cast Druid craft and create a sensory effect that predicts what the weather will be for 24 hours.
So it's a thunderstorm,
It looks like a thunderstorm.
like a really bad thunderstorm. I don't know how to tell you.
A horrible thunderstorm is coming.
A sea
Lots of
squall.
rain.
Hey, Captain,
Hi.
is that going to be a problem?
Yes, that's going to be a big problem. You should get below deck. He starts taking out a rope and starts wrapping himself with the rope, and tying himself to the steering column,
To the wheel.
not directly to the wheel because he wants it to kind of be able to control it. To the column.
Yeah, dude, to the wheel would be a horrible idea.
Bang, bang, bang. Yeah. So
Wow!
this is the steering column.
You heard the captain, everybody.
Did you want help up here in case?
Can you get rid of storms?
No.
Then get below deck. We're in for a bumpy ride.
Okay. I'll head below. No time.
It's totally okay.
No time.
So unless anyone has any plans they plan to, enact right about now. Strike, you
Rowing?
might have heard some people yelling out that there's we're in for a bumpy ride.
Okay. And for a bumpy ride. I hear that.
You're seeing everyone else from upstairs except the captain come down.
What's going on?
Time to row. We have a storm coming. Jump on a row again. On an oar.
The rest of the crew's sighs. Aw.
Yeah, the rest of the crew would sigh. Also, you know that the storm is going. Anyone who is up top knows that the storm's going to get there before you get out of it. So this is not the next course of action. Do it.
Can't outrun
A
it?
storm?
You are heading towards the storm.
Oh, hell.
Well, that doesn't bode well.
The storm is basically over the city of Tazir.
Roll up my sleeves and hop on a oar.
Okay. Anyone else deciding to help out with the oaring?
I will.
Let's have some athletics checks, please.
Did
I
you want
won't.
mine, or did you want me to do another one?
Yours
Go
is
ahead
fine.
and
Okay.
Tie hair back, rolled up. And ready to go.
Oh, hey, I'll help too. Wait, did I hear all this?
I don't know how
You're
loud it was.
downstairs with us.
You probably would have came down.
You're within the earshot, I think.
Okay, I'll help. Roll athletic check?
Yep.
Okay.
Don't forget to take your shirt off again.
Oh, yeah, I do that. I take off my shirt.
Is anyone else helping?
I'm not.
helping as well.
The
Yeah,
invisible
well.
servant is.
Okay, the invisible servant is helping you?
Yep.
Yeah, okay. Perfect. Okay. So what happens is you guys sail directly into the storm. It
As
is
one
raining.
does.
It's raining buckets. Like, it's coming down. You could have seen the lightning flashing in the distance.
Do we need to bail the boat?
Hold on.
Okay.
As you are going along, you notice that since the amount of water is collecting on the top, it's kind of filling up down here.
I'll scoop some buckets as they start to come down.
I don't know if there's any buckets down here.
Do they have like
I'll
a bilge?
I'll
pump
go up and
set
grab
up?
one of the mopping buckets that we were
There's
mopping.
no
the
such thing as a bilge pump at this time.
Yeah, there must be, but it's not what we
We
know
had
as a
mopping
bilge pump,
buckets
yeah.
on the main deck, right?
There would be for dwarves. Dwarves
Okay.
would have the ingenuity to make a bilge pump.
Okay.
I'll try and fare the main deck and grab a bucket from up there.
All right.
Goodbye, Zojak.
So
Where'd the
you
mop
open the
bucket
door.
go?
It's windy. There's so much rain. Like, this is ridiculous. If you want to get that bucket, you're going to have to roll either some type of athletics, dexterity.
All right, just tell me what to roll and I will try.
What do you have?
What you mentioned is what I have none of.
You're pretty sure you
So-
see a narwhal fly by in the distance?
So, Jack, I see you heading for that. Is there rope down here? I'm looking around and I see him start heading for
Yeah,
that.
there's some
So,
coils of rope down here.
I'm going to start. I'll let go of my oar. I see what he's doing. I'm going to run over and, like, wait.
I'll stop.
I
He's
grab some rope and start securing him in a good harness the best I can.
okay.
How much water would you say is below deck right now?
Probably about a foot. A foot of water right now and filling up quickly.
How many
I'm gonna
gallons of water is
Look around for the best way to. I'm going to secure the rope around Thea's leg and then let you go up. It's the sturdiest looking thing down here.
Okay.
Well, you thought it was a tree trunk at first.
Oh, it's just an action. Okay.
Fia, I might need your help pulling Zojak back down here if something goes wrong.
I stop rolling and I cast that. To destroy water. Up to 10 gallons of water.
Nice. All right. You're keeping it at bay. You're actually helping. You're removing water.
Is that
See that the
cantrip?
druid,
No, it's
Even
a
if it-
cleric spell.
Okay.
even if it wasn't, it's still. How long does it
No,
last?
It's an instant action. It just,
It's like a 10
that's
gallon
it.
per level thing.
So 10
Yeah.
buckets
That-
of water just disappeared.
Okay. Yeah. So you're helping now. Make your check with advantage for those buckets.
What do you want me to check? Like,
I don't know. What do you have as far as physical traits?
yeah, my strength is 1.
Probably dexterity.
I'm thinking it's dexterity or
water?
athletics if you got it.
Athletics? I mean, I don't have it trained, so I mean,
Well,
I'll pick-
acrobatics if it's you want to use your dex, and athletics if you
I
want
got
to use your
4.
strength. You got a 15. Yeah.
if it's a disadvantage, technically.
Oh,
I
I
said with advantage because he secured.
look at 15.
Okay. So you get these buckets, and yeah, now you gotta get back. So
Alright,
come
I
on
mean-
back.
I mean, I was assuming because it's an untrained skill that it was disadvantage. So
No,
that's-
'cause
No, because
Okay.
what
yeah.
I did helped you out.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
just don't
Alright.
get your proficiency. That's what it means when it's untrained.
well, that's fine. I just wanted to make sure we were being clear and fair. And
I'm actually giving you advantage because of Strag's actions.
okay.
Oh.
All right. I'll bring the bucket back down.
Caleb's busy saving the day down below and making sure you all don't drown to death, but
Yeah.
still have to contend with that water when you come back.
Right.
So there's rain in your face.
Not in the face. That's disrespectful,
Disrespectful.
Rain.
Are you rolling again, or?
Do you mean to roll again?
I mean, you just
Yeah,
can
you're
hang
out
out there for a bit and see how
Okay.
it's going.
Sorry, I didn't realize anything.
This is like if you're crossing along a ledge. This was going one way.
Oh,
Now you're coming back. All right. So
Nailed that shit.
you got these buckets. You like basically just kind of like Tom Cruise slide in, like you know how you're like sliding across the water,
Yeah.
and you just like push yourself all the way through and then to the door, and then shut it close behind you. You've got 2 buckets. What do you do?
Well, where are we going to send the water?
I picture them
He's
being
gotta-
full of water and he dumps them and then he's like, oh shit.
I don't know. One of the ore hatches.
I don't think that's a good idea.
What would you suggest?
You
Yeah,
could
open one
do
of them.
that, but you'd have to pull in one of the oars.
Yeah.
Right.
Is there a
well-
hatch?
If people don't stop oaring and start bucketing, we're gonna drown.
Probably the best bet. But just shut down one on each side.
Yeah.
And I basically tell the bucket to start dumping water out that side. I start on this side.
I'll just
So-
keep row.
So you see the bucket's just like going, picking up stuff and bailing itself out. If that's all right with you, Zojak, I'm not sure if you let me have the buckets.
Oh yeah. You can have one. If you have both the buckets, go ahead. If you have one of the buckets, that's fine. I'll use the other bucket and just go do what I
Either
do.
way. Yeah, you know what? You go ahead. You keep one of them. I'll have the other start doing its job, and I'll get back to helping roll.
You help. Oh, I get the rowing.
Yeah, so let's row and see how well you fare. Let's see if the ship can make it back. One more check for everybody. Fia already got yours, so. Okay. Anyone else rowing?
Yes.
Yeah, I continue rowing since all I could do was cast the one spell. And that was it.
Well, he's moved out like
Ooh.
3 gallons of water.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just let out a
Just about a crit.
primal roar.
Rawr,
Meow.
meow.
I don't know with that roll, man. A little more than a meow.
It was
It's
an
uncharacteristic
attitude.
of me.
Meow.
How many people just rowed? Like 4 of you?
3 so far. 4.
3? Anyone else rowing?
3.
Caleb didn't make the roll thing or no.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
Caleb
sorry.
hasn't rolled yet.
Caleb or Guy?
Oh,
Second.
I was, but I already made.
Athletics.
This is the second roll.
This is the second roll.
Okay. All right. Let me do that.
Bam!
20.
Bam,
Come on,
bitches!
guy. We're gonna make it into port.
It's looking pretty good right now.
Holy shit.
All right.
What do you do with a drunken sailor?
Guys, just slightly distracted by all the shirtless people around.
Hot wallet.
Yeah.
So you guys cut down the trip considerably with Moonraven bailing you out. Were you bailing? No.
No, the servant is.
The servant's bailing, and
I'm
so
rowing.
is Zojak, right? Zojak was bailing. Yeah. So you got those 2 bailing water, and I guess you guys have drastically sped up the amount of strength this ship could withstand. And due to your success, the boat is not going to sink, and you are going to sail into the city. You kind of just sail in, and you notice. I guess you wouldn't. No one's looking outside, right?
Probably not.
Not right
Probably
now.
not. Yeah.
Aside
okay.
from when I can see out the hatch of the ore hole.
We
What?
run ashore.
Oh, or hole.
Stick it in your oar hole. What you would see, you wouldn't see much if you were looking out the porthole. You would just kind of see the ship go towards the city, and then see land, and then structure.
I would
At
let
that
them know that we're
point-
getting closer, as I could tell that we're getting closer.
Yeah, and structure, and then you just hear no rain.
Okay.
The rain just cut off,
Weird.
and you can
Oh.
kind of hear it getting faint in the distance as you are now just coasting along.
I'll head above deck.
So above deck, you find that the ship is sailing down like a chasm. It kind of looks like a sewer canal kind of deal, but like large enough to contain a ship.
Oh. That's cool.
And it's completely covered as far as like maintained.
Like a tunnel.
Yeah, it's like a underground tunnel kind of thing.
Neat.
And the captain's just kind of hanging to the wheel. He's like just hanging on. He's got the rope tied around him. He's completely drenched. You're not even sure if he's conscious.
I'll go over to him and help him.
He's kind of just like, oh, thanks. And you help him up. And the ship sails closer to a underground port where he docks. There's ships. You've noticed a couple ships off in different kind of like split catacombs in different areas, but none in this particular one. And the boat comes to a stop, and they begin getting off the boat.
Sure.
All right, we're here in Tazir, he says.
Potent, yeah, you know it.
What an interesting trip that was. Quite exhilarating.
I stopped bailing.
If you don't mind, just wait a moment so I can walk you through the compound above.
Certainly.
And you can kind of see that there's like one pathway up. So this is like docked in this underground catacomb, and there's just kind of like one pathway up through the structure. Almost like if you were to think of in the movie The Hobbit, where they had that like underground waterway where the barrels went down. It's kind of similar to that.
I prestidigitation him dry. And myself and anyone else.
He's delighted. Everyone else seems pretty good, I guess, other than Zojak. But yeah, Zojak, he'd dry him off pretty quickly.
I'll go ahead and let my hair back down, roll my robe sleeves back down. It was quite fun. A little dangerous, I suppose, for my regular, but enjoyable nonetheless.
Give Eli a pat on the back. That's what I'm talking about.
Anyone who's been to Tazir before knows that this is odd that there's an underground to it.
Mm-hmm.
You've never seen it.
I'll say that. I don't remember there being this.
This is the Baron's pathways. I'm sure you're familiar with the trade barons. You are, by the way.
Okay.
The Tazir is a city that's run by 5 barons.
So this is a private port?
Yeah. So this is the private port of one of the barons.
Why are we here?
Oh, well, I guess I haven't been too truthful with you. I'm not really a pirate.
You don't say.
I've kind of been looking for those pirates that've been up and down the coast. Those are slaves. My name is Luca, and I'm the guard captain.
Luca?
Lucan.
Liu Kang
Lucang.
from Mortal Kombat.
Wu-Tang.
Yeah, I'm actually the guard captain for Lord Coulson.
What?
And this is the compound above is where he is.
Lord Coulson?
How
Coulson?
interesting.
Yeah.
I thought he was dead.
No.
Marvelous. Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. joke there.
You do a convincing pirate.
Thank you. I've seen a few of them over here. I'm sure you've...
Furrowed brow too.
Don't know if you've been to the Merchant Republic before, but I kind of have to keep behind the scenes as far as not letting anyone find out that I've been looking for these pirates.
Well, your secret's safe with us.
You can see the other pirates aren't really of any importance. They're just kind of like getting out of the ship.
The other pirates.
Pirates.
Aren't they slaves? Yeah.
They're like slaves, not quotes. And
Was
he
Wes-
exits the ship and kind of says, "If you kindly come with me."
All right.
What's
You guys.
how is slavery generally viewed in this period and in this location?
In the Merchant Republic, it's favored.
Okay.
Outside the Merchant Republic, not so much.
Okay.
So, Westgate doesn't really like slavers, but in the Merchant Republic, it's kind of like,
It's not a law, but it's looked down on.
well, it's not like the barons are pretty much allowed to do whatever they want because they
Money
control their
talks.
city. Yeah, money does talk.
They're like the Huts.
Kind of.
Exactly.
And you got good ones and you got bad ones.
I always liked Pizza the Hut.
So, you guys get off the ship and he leads you upstairs unless you guys are doing anything else.
Can I
Well,
just
out
do
of-
like a general kind of? Can I sense his motive? Like, is there anything
Yeah, there's
anything fishy going on here? Pardon the pun.
Fishy.
which one is
Water,
that perception?
Uh,
Insight.
Insight. Yeah.
Yeah, wisdom, insight. You seem to generally believe that he's being mostly truthful with you.
Okay, so there's something he's not telling. There's one piece that I'm pretty sure he's not telling. us.
Caleb, you believe he's being mostly truthful with you, but he has other things he wants from you guys.
Okay.
I just mentioned like to everybody, just be on alert. Not
Ryan,
everything's
Be on
as
alert
it-
in the secret underground docks.
Not
What's that?
everything's as it appears.
I had a
Don't
char-
say it.
question for you. Since I won the local tournament here, did I have any of the lords betting on me or anything of that?
Oh, yes.
Oh yes, okay. But then I'll ask later. Okay,
Okay.
okay.
So he leads you upstairs. It goes from looking like a basement to where servants are kept to like a very posh kind of looking place. You notice that the Lucan goes over and changes his clothes from pirate to more respectful means as far as a guard captain, and he has a crest on his...
On the way up, could I observe the general reaction of the people we pass? Was there anything
The
bizarre?
slaves look pretty much like terrified for their lives.
But not
There's-
of us, just of him. Like,
Just of everybody in general.
okay, but I didn't catch any murmurings or whispers or like, what's that? Oh my god. Nothing like that.
No, not here. These
Okay.
slaves are pretty much like,
Eyes down, just doing their thing.
yes.
Don't make eye
Most
contact,
slaves,
'cause
in
then I
fact,
get
most
hit.
slaves in your experience in Tazir, eyes down, keep to themselves, do not upset anyone, or they'll get their lives ended. Kind of.
Is there an obvious, like, can we tell who the authority figures are based on crests or anything like that, or
To be
you
intelligent.
know what I mean? Can we see who's in charge? Is there an obvious distinction of who's in charge and who's not in charge?
Well, I don't know how much you know about Tazir, but the other people of Tazir would know that the barons tend to dress rather
Posh.
lavishly.
Lavishly.
So they kind of like, they're eccentric and over the top kind of deal.
Okay.
This particular guard captain has suited up into a crest of a shield with some swords through it kind of deal. There's a shield crest with some swords.
But it doesn't seem to be a motif, is what I'm asking, amongst the rest of the,
What do you mean?
like, we're in this docks area. There's not like a shit ton of other people that are having that sort of crest with the
Is there
swords.
colors, like colors that represent Baron or Lord Coulson?
Mm.
It's more the crest.
Okay.
So the crest is just an image. I didn't really.
Is he the only one that's bearing the crest in his general parts?
As you go up
Mhm.
further into the compound, like the slaves don't really have it,
Mhm.
other than like the branding that you may or may not notice. But as you go up further into the compound, from like servants' quarters to general quarters, etc., you start to notice that more and more people have the crest on their
So-
clothing.
So they had the slaves themselves had brandings on them.
Yeah.
Is it like in a typical location? Like when they were below rowing, would we not have seen something like that at some point?
Those ones didn't.
Okay. The ones on his ship didn't have any obvious brandings. Okay.
No. Specifically didn't.
Okay.
You suspect that might have been to hide the ruse that they were pretending to be pirates.
Yeah. No, that makes sense. I was just curious for my own.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Okay, so you go... Any other questions about the general area? Okay. So you'll notice that the things start to get more rich and decadent as you go up in levels until you finally get to, I guess, an open lobby area. The guard captain, it's now like early morning, like pre-dawn, so he's kind of going to mention to you that maybe you could just stay in the guest quarters, and motions over to a particular section of the quote-unquote manor or whatever. He says you're more than welcome to stay in there. If you would, I need to go dismiss myself and see if Lord Coulson is still awake.
All right.
Head for one of the rooms.
Yeah. I
Should we
nod.
avoid any areas around here? Should we not require a rest or?
Well, I wouldn't go looking for Lord Vincent or Eldred.
Okay.
You'll know them by their crests.
Oh.
Lord Vincent's crest is almost like a shooting star, and Eldred's a star. Anyone bearing those insignias, I wouldn't trust them.
I just nod.
I say very well, nod and head towards the sleeping area.
He kind of just nods back and heads off towards the back area of the manor. Up more levels. It's
Closer to the surface.
Kind of like a staircase now. It looks like the doorway might be over behind you guys. Over here is a guest area, and this looks like this goes up into like upper areas now. You can kind of see like windows now on the outside. It's dark, but
Like
you
a viewing area, kind of
yeah.
overlooking things. Okay.
This is like you're standing right now in like a chandelier kind of area.
Cool.
It's meant to impress.
Yeah, it sounds impressive. Sleep.
All right.
You just collapse right there.
I'm gonna find this place that looks comfortable to go to bed in. Get out of this stupid wet clothes if they're still wet, unless
No.
Srag dried them
No,
off.
Srag dried you off.
Mm.
Okay, so you guys are all going to the guest quarters?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think that sounds good.
Does everyone have their separate rooms?
There are enough rooms here, yes.
Okay.
You can bunk up if you want, but other than that, there are separate rooms.
For safety purposes, I'm going to be staying near Zojak.
Okay, so the same room?
Yeah, I think so.
Same bed.
I'm not planning on going to bed, but I am going to finish that bottle of wine I have. I meditate, not sleep.
Oh, I see.
If you're actually talking to me about that, I do say. I don't know, do you?
I don't know. Do you?
Wait, were you talking to me?
Yes.
Oh, say that again, because I was.
You
Okay.
asked. You asked if you slept. I said I don't know.
Oh, you don't know? Okay. I'm looking around. Is there any vases like with flowers or anything?
Oh yes.
Okay. What's the prettiest flower? I want to grab one.
Depends. What kind of flowers do you like? There's like all types here.
I'm just gonna grab like the biggest kind of.
Okay, so there's like a giant lily that kind of like extends
Okay.
out.
All right. I'm gonna grab that and I'm gonna go apologize to Fia because I think I felt like I came off as kind of too rude. I wasn't meaning to be. I was trying to be playful, and the way she kind of walked off, I was like, oh.
Okay, so you pull this flower out of the vase and you walk over to
Yeah.
where you
Yeah.
last saw Fia enter, I guess.
So I was just trying to play around, but I think it came off like an asshole.
So since I split first, I would have went into one of the rooms. I would have started.
So I want to go knock
Yeah.
on doors, on a flower.
Well, okay, so you saw him, I believe. It's not like there was like he wasn't sprinting towards that door, were you?
She.
Fia, you weren't sprinting towards that door?
No, I would have.
Yeah, you just would have like walked over and found something that got. Okay, so you saw where she went, and you went and got a flower and go to that room.
Yep. Knock on the door.
You hear a knock at your door.
Housekeeping.
Do you wake up?
Oh, I wouldn't say I went to bed quite that yet. I would have went in there and started donning off clothing. So
Oh my god.
Just a minute. Naked.
All right.
I probably would have opened up the door to where the
just a
body, the body's like on the door side and the head's just enough to be around. Yes.
Hi there. I'm going to extend the lily. I think I came off the wrong way.
Give me just a second and I'll invite you in. If you
Oh,
wanted
okay.
to talk more. But hold on. I'll
Sure.
close the door.
Okay.
I'll re-get dressed.
There's some rustling around behind the door that you can hear.
Do you want to come in for a cup of coffee?
Coffee.
Okay, so you get dressed. There's a couple of minutes that pass.
Hold on.
Just standing in the hallway.
Yeah, I'd come back in. Or I'd open up the door at that point.
Door opens up
Okay.
all the way, I assume.
All the way, yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay. I walk inside, I guess. So.
Oh, sorry about that. What was it that you wanted to talk about? Like,
I was-
take the flower and I go put it on the vase, I'm assuming, next to the bed.
Yeah, there would have been one there.
Go get some water. All happy.
I just didn't want you to think that I was being a serious mean asswad. I was just playing with you.
Oh. Well, thank you on that. Everyone always gives me such a hard time about everything, so I don't know when people are always joking or not joking.
Oh, you're gorgeous. On a wink. And then, oh, I guess I better go find myself my own room.
Okay. Well, if you need anything, you know where the door is. Just feel free to knock.
All right.
If you need anything, you know where the door is. Sorry. It's just get the fuck out.
Oh, meeting when she's already gone if she needs anything.
You mean if you need anything, you know where I am.
I
Yeah.
know where to find you.
And I mean that in terms of you know where I'm at, not as in like there's the door, see your way. Not that. Just if you need anything, you know where I'll be.
Okay, thanks. All right, I'm gonna make my way out and then find an empty room.
Okay. Which room do you go to?
I guess the one straight across from me.
Straight across from me? There's not really any rooms on that side. That's a wall.
Oh, yeah, I walked through the wall. No, I guess I just wait until I find an empty room.
Okay.
Guy's tired. He needs to sleep.
We see guy rubbing the wall looking for a door.
Yeah.
You remember? It's kind of like all the rooms are on one side, so you wouldn't have went across to the wall, but all on one side because you walked in. There's a wall, a hallway, and all the rooms are on one side, kind of deal.
Okay.
If Guy happens to open our door, I'll go ahead and beckon Guy in.
Oh, okay, cool. Slumber party. I go in.
Well, neither one of us sleep. We meditate.
Okay.
Meditating party.
Just gonna say she probably did open your door just because I was gonna send it to you anyways.
Okay. So
So,
yeah,
yeah.
when you open the door, I'll beckon you in.
What's in the food rations that we have? Is it like potatoes and bread?
It's like the food rations are like trail mix.
Trail mix?
Yeah, it's not that great.
M&Ms with obstacles.
Like not even M&Ms. It's more like
Aw,
yeah.
obstacles.
Threes and W's.
M&Ms with obstacles. Is what you
Yeah.
trail mix.
Yeah. M&Ms. There we go. All right. Well, I'll go sit next to whoever's bed's closer. Or y'all just sitting on the bed or
There's only one bed.
chairs?
I've
Okay.
pulled up a chair and I've got my bottle back out.
Okay.
We were just fixing to start talking when you open the door. Come in. You're welcome to take the bed.
All right. I'm
We
gonna
were
go
just
pop on the bed.
talking.
Don't mind me.
I think there's possibly safety in numbers in this situation. We don't really know them that well. And there's a lot more of them now than there was on that boat.
Slaves?
Yes. Okay.
Enough slaves with the right motivator can be quite dangerous indeed.
I couldn't agree more.
Do that.
Oh, this is Zojak. I believe you've met him before, but just in case.
I think the last 3 weeks, I think would have caught his name.
I just nod again. Like, it's been a long day.
I'm just gonna
Care
lay
for
on
a
the
bit of
bed.
nightcap.
Oh, sure, I'll take some. Why not? Why the hell not?
Poor guy, some of my wine. How good is this wine anyway? It's probably not that amazing. I'm assuming.
Average.
Yeah, that's kind of what I was figuring.
It's the best average wine you've ever had.
No.
I want to say that this is the best average wine I've ever had.
Actually, for Moonraven, it's the best average wine you've never had.
Yeah. So you comment on it. Oh, you have a taste for the finer ones, eh?
Yeah.
We'll have to compare vintages sometimes.
Yeah, maybe after this crazy.
So, what's your main goal heading back?
Oh, am I getting interviewed?
Not necessarily. You can sleep if you want. We were just having a bit of a chat.
Oh, how about you guys do the chatting and I'll do the watching and sipping while I rest on your nice bed.
Well, actually, we're quite familiar with each other. I was hoping to get a bit of an idea of what you were about.
Well, this was fun. When I get off from the bed, go for the door.
Do you take the drink with you?
Oh, well, I'm going to drink it and hand him back the cup. Thank you.
Leaving so soon, are you?
Yeah.
Not much one for conversation?
What? I couldn't hear you as I walk it out. Well, it was nice talking to you guys.
All right,
Have a
so
good
you
night.
walked on out.
Yeah, when he's
I'm
right
gonna-
now, close the door.
Pour myself another glass and eyes Zojak sideways. That one's up to something, I'm afraid.
Oh my god.
You're muted, Zojak.
Most of Jack's mouthing himself. It certainly seems that way. What was that all about?
I'm really not sure, but I intend to find out.
Yes, definitely interesting.
Well, she was being all buddy-buddy with the old guard captain. He, sorry. I'm on
Passing
meds.
notes.
I'm on meds. Give me a break.
Well, he is
Okay.
pretty, so it's okay.
No, I would have. He was being all buddy-buddy with the old guard captain. Perhaps we can find out a thing or two from him.
Yes.
But I suppose that'd be best for in the morning. Those elderly types tend to get grumpy this late at night.
Right. They have a schedule to stick to. You know, guarding places, not guarding places.
Perhaps we can have a nice conversation over stewed prunes in the morning.
Indeed.
Caleb, what are you doing in your room? Sleeping?
I'm meditating. Yes, meditating. I don't
Right.
really sleep.
You're an elf. You're meditating as well. So, guy, you open the next door and it's Caleb. He's also meditating.
Okay. He's kind of quiet, right? So how many beds are in there?
Open my eyes and
There's one bed.
There's one bed.
walk
and
into my room.
then-
Or the room, I guess. It's not really. Greetings.
Hey there. You using that bed?
Hi there.
Not really. I don't particularly require sleep.
You mind if I use it?
Sure, be my guest.
Awesome.
If you're
Okay.
here for a conversation, I'm.
Oh, I'm definitely not here for that.
Okay, good. I'll go back to my meditation.
Right. I'm gonna fall down on the bed.
You're not a snorer, are you?
No.
I close my eyes.
All right. Does anyone have anything else they need to do? No. Okay.
I'm like trying to figure out, and I'm like, I guess I'll take watch.
So you're gonna watch?
I guess so. Like, is there a chair outside that I can sit in?
Yeah. There's like furniture everywhere in this
Okay,
place.
I'll just sit there where I can see all the rooms.
This place looks like it has too much stuff for too few people. It's like that kind of situation. Like you run out of things to buy with your money. So you take first watch, I assume.
Yeah, let me go. Actually, I'm gonna go. Where did Caleb go?
I didn't go anywhere. I was already here.
Caleb's in his room.
I'll walk on into that room and.
Fia's in the first room. Then it went Caleb, then you. Or sorry, then the wizards, and then you. And then there was another room at the end.
I'll drop my bag in that room and just ask, when do you relieve me in 2 hours?
Surely. I don't require much meditation.
Did you go into Caleb's room, I'm assuming?
Yeah.
All right.
Will it be a third watch?
You require.
You need 4
Eight.
hours of sleep, Caleb, or meditation.
Yeah. You need 8 hours of sleep in order to be fully rested.
You can
Okay,
be up.
never mind. I was just gonna say something.
You can be up for 2 hours of it on watch, though.
Okay, I can go after Caleb if needed.
Is it 2 hours on watch? Yeah, okay, that's right. 2 hours on watch.
Yeah, you can.
As long
you
as you're
say
not
hours
doing anything, right? Just
during
other
which
than.
the character sleeps
Oh,
or performs light activity, reading, talking, eating, or standing watch for no more than 2 hours.
There you go.
So how about you take? I'll take first watch. You take second watch, guy. That'll give Caleb his rest, and he can finish it off for the last 4 hours.
Sounds good. I'm gonna do thumbs up while I'm laying down.
Yeah, just see the hand go out.
Yep.
I nod. I just nod.
Okay.
I will-
Meditate.
Is the chair that he's gonna be having or guarding at? Is it right next to like the door of my room, or is it past my door?
It's somewhere where I can see all. I would move it to some place where I can see all the.
All the doors are on the same side of
Yeah.
the hall.
Okay, I'm just asking because you passed by mine and you just hear row, row.
But you're not actually saying that. That's just how you snore, bro.
You don't know.
You don't row. What?
You don't row.
I just wanted to see. Okay. It passes
Hey,
uneventfully.
Hold on real quick. We just watched the feed.
Did we?
so it
No.
just went offline. No?
What's offline?
Says Twitch
Scott?
feed. Says
Oh, I see
day
it.
went offline.
It's good for me.
All right. So the night passes uneventfully. Who's in the hall last? Who's
It
on
would be me.
what? You're in the hall? Okay.
Yeah.
You kind of see the guard captain come down and come into the hall, and he sees that you're in the hall, and he's just like, it's perfectly safe here.
I don't sense that everything's perfectly safe. Your intentions seem true. I, however, feel you're not telling us something. Am I right?
It's not my place to say.
Guard captain?
He kind of like avoids eye contact and says it's not his place to say.
Well, whose place would it be to say?
Forgive me, it's my lord's place to say such things. I can't speak for him. In fact, he's invited you all for breakfast this morning.
Well, I'll let everybody else know.
He kind of nods and then just walks out. He walks out of your view. You don't know where he went, but he walked away.
He sachets away.
Yes.
Sachet.
With some jazz hands, too.
Walk
Just
this way.
walking away like that.
Yeah, walk this way. No, they're down low. They're low in his hands.
Oh, you're
This is
anything.
a 7-foot tall, 400-pound muscle-bound monster.
Yeah. Definitely a change from how he was acting the other night.
Okay. It's funny.
Yeah. He didn't actually sashay away, but...
Mhm.
I liked it.
So, you want to break here, or do you want to
That's good.
see what happens for breakfast? Or
I'm good for
what
breakfast.
Caleb tells you.
I'm ready for breakfast.
Oh,
Breakfast.
Eggs over easy.
Producer, tell me!
Bacon.
you're being ignored.
Brown toast.
Told you to make up your own mind.
I'm
All right,
ready for-
Caleb, go talk to them.
Okay, I go and I wake up Ezekiel first. Tell him the conversation I had. Tell him like I did, his intentions are good, but I sense something, wasn't said. Like he didn't tell us the full truth.
Yeah, I thought
when-
something
when-
was off too.
When confronted by it, he told me, he couldn't really tell me everything. His masters summoned us for breakfast. Perhaps we'll get more details then.
Let's go for breakfast and get some answers.
All right. Well, I wake up Guy, and then I guess we knock on Fia's door, wake her up. And that's it.
Okay.
Oh,
If I want to wake up the two,
Wizards of Hazard.
meandering students.
Okay, guys, you wake up. Where do you go? Out into the lobby? The
I
way you
get
saw the
dressed.
guy go?
Yeah.
I
Let's
get
all go
dressed
to
and
the
Put your clothes back
lobby.
on? What's going on?
I got my
Yeah, I get dressed.
everybody else.
Gather any belongings. Get out of meditativeness.
I assume you do all the regular things, but
Mhm.
make sure you don't leave anything behind that you came here with.
Gather all my belongings.
Clean up, come out in a blue robe instead of the one I had yesterday.
Okay. All right, so I guess everyone's following Caleb,
Yeah, we sashay towards breakfast.
Following me?
because Caleb's the only way that knew where that guy went. So, not guy, but that guy.
Does Caleb say anything else? Caleb?
I don't know,
or-
Caleb.
No,
Hey,
that's
you
all
tell
I
him?
said.
You just told Zeke and said, "Get up," to the rest of these guys.
Yeah.
He's not very talkative.
Okay.
No.
So you exit out the way you guys came in. A couple of you guys look confused, I think, because you're not really sure
Yeah.
what's going on.
So where do we find breakfast here?
As you come out into the lobby area, you notice that there's like a line of a few slaves. Some have like bowls of water, others have like towels to wash yourselves with. And then the guard captain's kind of just sitting over there across the lobby or whatever. And as he sees you come out, he kind of like, oh, and he stands up and he's like, okay. Kind of like he's been waiting a while. And he says, okay, I'm glad to see you staying for breakfast. Right this way. Please stop by the servants. They'll clean you up.
Ah, excellent. You there, water boy, come here.
They don't really talk. They just kind of come over and meekly offer you what's in their hands.
Yeah, I will wash and
Prestidigitation myself.
clean myself off.
And I do it to anyone else that wants it. Anyone?
Be gone from my presence.
Does anyone not clean themselves up?
I clean
No,
myself.
I clean myself up, but I'm taking note of.
Clean my tail
the,
too.
oh, what's his name?
Give it a good scrubbing.
Zojak.
Yeah.
What was that, Scott? You do what?
I make mental note of Zojak's response to the slaves.
Okay. Okay, so if nothing else, you follow the guard captain up the stairs.
Mhm.
He leads you up the stairs and to the right, and down a little hall, and then off to the right again. Seems like a very large compound from what you're telling. And in that room is like a dining table. There's a lot of set dinner area, but no one else is sitting there. And at the head of the table is there's a Drow man standing there who's just kind of like listening to someone talk to him for a moment, and he sees you guys come in and kind of dismisses that person away. And he's like, ah, good, you've arrived. Staying for breakfast. Come, let's have a seat.
Bow when we get in and head for the chair.
You're quite gracious.
Oh, nonsense. This is nothing. Come, have a seat. And he gestures towards the chairs.
I'll nod and have a seat.
I motion on the chair, backs away from the table. I sit there and motion, and it comes back up under me. I show off a little bit. Gotta have some fun. What's the use of having magic if you don't use it properly?
So you have a seat, I guess, everyone? We're good?
Yep.
Mhm.
You're all seated. And he kind of like just does this like, and then like the slaves come out and they deliver the first course for anyone who's actually familiar with royalty. And they drop off the first course and they exit the room. And he says, so what brings you guys to Tazir?
Well, I seem to have just left here, and I find myself back here.
You left here? Surely someone of your stature would have found great glory in the fighting bits.
Oh. Well, after last tournament, I decided I needed to see the world a little bit more.
Last tournament? What
Well,
tournament?
The local tournament that was just here a couple weeks back.
We didn't have a tournament run a couple weeks back.
Okay, out of character, how long ago was the tournament?
10 years.
It would have been... It took you 3 weeks, a couple days, 4 weeks ago.
Okay. So, back in character, about 4 weeks ago, I mean.
That's strange. There was no tournament 4 weeks ago.
Oh no.
Who
I just realized.
who sponsored this tournament?
I couldn't tell you. I was just a fighter.
Did you win?
Well, yes, I was the local tournament winner.
Oh,
Uh,
what did you win?
just
Go ahead, Shreg.
for my own enjoyment, is this one of those moments where he's actually got backstory? Is he making this up again?
He's got backstory.
Okay. I was just wondering. He did this to me once, and I was like, go on.
No, now we're about to go from backstory to what? No, it was the gladiator tournament.
This guy's confused. He doesn't know what you're talking about.
Okay.
There's no such tournament. Each time you say an answer, he's going to look at you confused. You would pick up on that.
I have nothing else to tell him. I really don't.
Oh, well, what brings, after a few moments of awkward silence with you, after you just won't tell him what you won or anything, he kind of just dismisses and says, okay. What brings the rest of you to the great city of Desir?
Well, we're actually heading the opposite direction of our original intent. We're more helping out with our companions, Swordmaster Guy and old fogey Ezekiel over there.
Oh, you're helping them?
Yes, sir.
You're the helpful bunch.
I'd like to think that way.
You help everyone you meet?
For a price, we've been known to.
For a price?
I look at him with a
Depends on the
discerning look,
cause.
like, what the hell?
Oh. Well. What is the task you have at hand?
Some small matter of rescuing a king, I believe.
Rescuing a king?
I just say,
Which king would that be?
I just say we've been summoned to help at Westgate.
Interesting indeed.
Apparently the fellow's gone and got himself lost. Either that or he started a cult locally. I'm more voting for that one. That'd be much more interesting. I don't have any actual proof, but I hope to find that out at some point.
From our understanding, there's all manner of troubles in these parts. Pirates, cultists, missing king, orcs, all kinds of strange happenings.
Well,
Does
mostly.
this guy seem like he knows, or I mean, like, is surprised by hearing about this king being missing?
I don't know.
Oh,
Is he?
okay. Well, what do I need to roll?
Insight.
Perception. Oh.
Insight for deception. Deception if you're trying to trick someone.
Okay, insight. All right.
I think
that
so.
was
Oh,
perception.
that doesn't look good.
Perception's
That could-
seeing the obvious.
Oh, perception.
No, you're right.
No.
You're right.
All right.
That's
Okay.
for sure.
Okay, insight. Let's see.
Yeah, you have no clue.
Yep. Okay.
You don't really know what this guy's up to. He just looks like a fancy noble.
Mm.
Seems on the level, but
Can I corroborate Thea's tournament story?
in what way?
Like I'm assuming that before that I was probably here or near here and might have heard about the tournament.
I don't think so. It depends how far you would have went for what you were doing.
I don't think I can go
Previous to-
too far because of kind of have to be nearby in order to spread the glories of Westgate. I don't know.
The region kind of is not
Pretty
too
big.
far. Like this
Okay.
is a region, this whole area.
Okay.
It's like if you could consider it a province, this is a province.
Okay.
So that whole map is a province.
Gotcha. So I can't corroborate it.
No, not unless you were in that city. And I think he was. No, he wasn't alone. But yeah, you can't corroborate it.
Okay.
Not you. So, I guess this guy's just trying to. He's quizzical. He wants to know what you guys are up to. He kind of gestures towards eating the food. He noticed that some of you have not touched it.
Oh, I'm done. Again.
Did I detect anything?
As far as that, no, you didn't see anything on this one.
Okay.
What is the food? What's this
I'll eat.
first course?
Oh,
What is the food? It's like right now it's fruits designed into like specific animals.
What animals are there?
Animals on the plate.
Right now, horses, because it's near the horseberry.
I'm gonna eat a horse.
Horse.
By
Of course.
chance, what was this lord's name again?
Colson.
And have I heard of Lord Colson before from Tizar or Tizar? Excuse me.
Depends how much time did you spend in Tazir. This is on you. So whenever you want to make.
Would have figured it would have been at least some time in there.
We spent some time in here in the lower fighting pits, but it's not exactly the chumming with the nobles, right?
Yeah, but wouldn't there been at least some word of it from something or another at least some point come down?
What you know is that there are 5 barons who run the city. This is one of them.
Okay.
This is quite a spread you have here. I'm hungry enough to eat a horse.
He kind of chuckles at that. He's like, good, I hope you have enough room for a cow.
Oh, we shall see indeed.
And
I
he kind
revive
of
all the heads off the horses.
like chops his hands for the next course. Just like, and out comes the next course. He's like, so, what are you guys doing in this city? He's going to keep asking you guys, by the way.
We were actually just passing through. We were stopping here on the way to Westgate.
I see you found my good man Lucan.
He provided transportation.
He says you're strong fellows.
Well,
We have our uses.
she is.
I just smile.
We've been known to carry our own weight.
I chuckle.
Well, how about we dine in and then we'll talk some more after breakfast.
Excellent.
Works for me.
Okay. So,
Thank you for the invitation. This is quite good.
it is. It's quite decadent. It's like it's coming from far and wide. So, I guess at this point, we'll just kind of wait, and then I'll pick up right after the
Okay.
breakfast.
So we're going on a break. We'll be back on Twitch in a few minutes. If you're watching on YouTube, hit that subscribe button and you'll know when the next one gets posted. And click a like and leave us a comment if you're enjoying. We love reading those. See you in a bit.